If you're in the market for buying an outdoor light, you're going to love this one. It's lightweight, it's not plastic, and it's going to save you tons on electricity. Stay tuned. So if you want to be part of the family here, click that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss another one of our videos when we upload it. Plenty of good content. We have lots of videos coming up. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're looking at the CINOTON dusk-to-dawn outdoor wall light. We want to give a special thanks to CINOTON for sending out this product for us to review. Let's open it up and see what we get inside. Our instructions, how to put this up, the mounting hardware. First impression, wow, this is nice. This is not cheap plastic. It's made of heavy-duty aluminum, has rippled glass, matte black finish. Now this does not come with a light bulb. You will need your own light bulb. The standard bulb, which is an E26. This light has the photocell sensor built in. Dusk-to-dawn technology. Now this light only weighs 3.8 pounds. That is really light. The dimensions are 6.3. That's the opening for the bulb on the bottom. And then from the back of the wall to the very front of the product, it's 7.9 inches. And the height, the overall height is 13.6 inches. You don't have to assemble anything. It comes already assembled. You can place it anywhere from your entryway, doorway, foyer, anywhere you want. Balcony, patio, porch, garage. Now this is just your standard 110 volts. So all you have is two wires here to hook up black and white. This is our outdoor light. We're going to be taking this down. There's some screws on the side, but first we're going to cut the power and make sure there's no power to it. We don't want to get electrocuted, so safety first. The power is off. Just kind of give it a check here. Seems to be okay. Loosen up the little screws here for this light. Might be on there tight. Let me get some pliers. And this one I only have two to loosen to get this off. A little globe. Take out our light. Now, these were just on there hand tight. Take those off. Pull this out, and there you go. So just like our other light, okay, we have the same thing going on here. We're going to disconnect the two wires right here, the white and the black. And that's it. Okay, so now we're gonna install the new light. With our new light, we already have the same bracket right here. So we're gonna swap these plates out. The first screw I took out was the leveling screw, so you can move it around, get it level. And this one will take this off. We're also going to get the ground off. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take off our other bracket here so that we can put this bracket on. in that pack they give you, there is 2 screws. I'm gonna get those out. And so that, okay, is gonna go in here and back up here. Long as they match up, we'll be okay. Sometimes if they don't match up with an older box, you can go ahead and just use the ones you had. Okay, so that one did not want to go in. Okay, so for this box, these are just not quite the same size. So we're gonna go ahead and use our older ones we already had. Always keep your old hardware, because a lot of times you'll just reuse the same thing because it seems to fit. So no problem there. Now before we tighten these up, we'll go ahead and get the wiring, or we'll go ahead and tighten these up, get that done. You want to make sure that your plate falls somewhere in the middle. Just make sure that this falls somewhat in the middle of that box to cover everything. Just want to snug it up, make sure it's nice and snug. No need to over tighten them, just, you know, just want to make sure it's nice and snug, so don't move around on you. We'll go ahead and loosen this ground up here. That way we can pull this ground back around here like it was. Just want that to be nice and snug around the screw, so when you go to screw it back in here, I'll have a good place for it. It'll ride right under there and it'll tighten down really good. Now for that, I'm just going to make a couple winding spots there, so we can go ahead and hold that up while we're doing our cables. So we're going to do white to white. Just twist this white to white. Okay. Get our wire nut, twist it on there. It's nice and tight. Take our black one. Okay. Same thing. Going to twist these two together. Line them up a little bit, twist them some. Wire nut down there. Now you notice when we took it off, it didn't have any electrical tape. I'm going to put electrical tape on it because I think it'll be better. That way when we're moving this around inside the box, pushing them back in there, we'll know that they're secure and we won't have an issue thinking, did that wire come back off? And if there was any sparks at all, they would be contained. Another great feature. And now we're going to push these back in the box, the outlet box itself. All right. We are also going to connect the ground back to this ground here. I'm gonna take some of it, just wrap it around there. Okay. Just put this wire nut back on it. For that one, no tape, not necessary. Okay, now all we need to do is get it back level, since we had the room on the side, get it back level as we need it, and tighten in our screws. Let this go, so come down some. Now we're just gonna have to kind of eyeball what we think is going to be level, and I don't have it that tight, so I can move this. Once I put this on, I'll be able to move it. So take off the nut and the washer. Okay, take the other one off. Well, these washers, they're not metal. They are made out of rubber so that they will seal this gap and make it more waterproof. Now, we're going to put those back on after we put this on there. So we just want to tuck all our wires back inside. Look for our holes, line it up. That side's through. Now, I gotta do something with all this. Okay. Both sides are through. I'm gonna put the rubber washer on there. Okay. Get the other side. Tighten these down and make sure that this is level. I'm just going to take the pliers and just tighten it just a little bit. Tighten this one just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to restore the power and see what happens. Okay, restored the power, the switch is off. We're going to put the light bulb in here. Now I'm going to turn it on. And there we go. That's how you put up a light. Obviously it kicked off because the photocell is out here and it's on. So once that photocell realizes it's dark, it'll come back on at night. I'm blocking the photocell so that it turns back on. Move my hand, should turn back off. Alright, so now I covered it up, it'll come on. When it realizes it's light out, it's going to shut back off. There you go. Very good light. I would highly recommend this light. This is a great product. Make sure you check out CINOTON. We're going to leave a link in the description below. Make sure you stop by and check out all their products, as they have a lot of good products out there, and not just for your home. They have them for your shop. They have it for your business, commercial, whatever you're into. They definitely have your lighting solutions. Okay, that's going to do it for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Booyah!